The house you see behind me is where Thomas Matthew Crooks lived, the guy who attempted to assassinate the former president of the United States, Donald Trump. He shot several bullets in the rally, and one bullet pierced the upper part of Trump's right ear. Two other people were also injured before Secret Service killed Crooks. Thomas' parents are actually inside. The FBI, police, and a lot of media over there is standing right by the house to investigate and find out the answers. As we all know that the news is being regulated by the rich and famous, we can clearly see that the news is lying. Look at these several articles that says that Trump falls down on the stage in his rally, but that's not true. He was actually shot and almost got killed. So I specifically flew here because there is no independent coverage on a crime that is very important for the American people, its democracy, and the future generations of America. And I have no motive. I'm not being sponsored by anyone, and nobody has any control over it. Just to tell you guys the truth of what media and the current government is trying to hide. In this documentary, I'll investigate everything connected to the attempted assassination of Donald Trump, starting with the assassin's house and the neighborhood in Battle Park, Pennsylvania. This is actually pretty crazy. Oh my god, there's so much media coverage right now. Look at the amount of media coverage that there is. So this is the house. Oh, there's some people going inside. So this place was closed and they just opened it for the media to come inside. There's people taking pictures. There's police. Oh, they're knocking the door. After a few minutes of waiting, the assassin's dad came to the door. He was clearly trying to hide his face from the media, intimidated by everything that was happening. I actually saw his dad coming outside at the door, opening the door for the Pittsburgh FBI. And within 5 minutes, the FBI agents were back outside. I'm not really sure what they exactly did and how the exact investigation is going on. The people you see behind me, they were knocking on every neighbor's door, trying to get any piece of information they could. No one answered, so let's see where do they go next. Talking to the police right now. What's your name?
I'm Derek.
Nice to meet you. I'm Dohaa. Do you know what they're trying to do?
They're going around each house to talk to people about the neighbors. The FBI is investigating it because the Secret Service can't investigate themselves.
Yeah.
They may get someone, but they got to go up the block a little bit before they get someone to answer.
Yeah.
If they answer it all, but with all the media here and everything.
Yeah.
And all the media has been knocking on everybody's doors anyway. So
Really?
yeah, one more door.
Did anyone answer?
No. Go talk to that lady on the porch, Kelly.
Derek told me that the neighbors right in front of the assassin's house were willing to talk to the media.
How has all of this been weighing on you over the past couple of days? Does it weigh on you? I mean, I don't feel any particular culpability to it because I live in the same neighborhood. I think everybody is shocked that this kind of thing happened.
When did you get to know like the event that took place?
Sometime in the evening. I couldn't tell you. I was driving and I received a text message.
And you say you did not know?
Nope.
At first there was like a lot of police.
Yeah, it was quick. They were swarming the block pretty quick.
How many police cars do you think there would be?
It's hard to tell because they had the barricades. I was evacuated from my house and the barricades were set at like the end of each block if you were not somebody that could access their house on the block. So I couldn't really see that much, but it looked like a lot.
I think we all hope that this will be the end of it and we'll get to a position where people can have regular polite discourse about their issues rather than pulling out a gun and climbing on a roof.
And then they didn't have any clarification on how long it would be.
This is a little intimidating.
Oh, you're doing great.
That's what everybody says.
How long do you live here?
Since October 2018, I think.
You are looking in front.
Due to the bushes and trees, Kelly couldn't see the shooter's house directly.
I like it up here. I don't see a whole lot.
But did you know them?
No.
No.
Since 2018.
What was going through your mind when you first learned
That the shooter lived down the street?
Yeah.
It's kind of a shock. And nothing went through my mind particularly, but I was like, I can't believe this. I mean, I couldn't believe when they said the shooter was from Bethel Park because nothing happens here. I mean, it was just a standard community, you know.
But did you see them sometime, or did you see the boy
I see
sometime?
the boy walking around the neighborhood a lot by himself. Just looked normal, just kind of nerdy.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you ever see him with friends?
no,
No.
no. But to be fair, I don't also pay attention. And the only reason I'd see him is because I would sit here and he would walk right by my house. So
Of course.
The only time I'm down here is when I'm with Kelly. She says that he used to walk around, but I never noticed it.
It happens anywhere, I guess, but it feels American.
He was also like practicing at a gun shooting range for like a year. Never.
I have no idea about it. Yeah.
How would you like describe the neighborhood?
For Pittsburgh, I guess we're semi-conservative, but it's at best split. Pennsylvania's a swing state, probably a small majority liberal Democrats and relatively large minority Republicans.
Very quiet, calm, nothing ever happens. We get drunk and yell at each other about politics. It's like the most exciting thing that happens here. They probably all judge us. That's about it.
Bethel Park is a swing city, if you will, but politics really don't come up much. You know what? We all get along because we talk about things. For this kind of thing, I don't think there are any reasons. I mean, he's got reasons clearly somewhere, and we may or may not ever know about them. But people's inner demons are their own inner demons. You know?
How would you describe the high school?
It's very nice. They spend a lot of money on facilities. It's a very nice high school.
There's also like a story coming out on the news about the shooter getting bullied by other students. Have you heard about like other kids getting bullied?
No. Yeah. Are kids oftentimes mean? Yeah, they are. Is that something that people should actually just learn how to deal with themselves and accept that that's the way life is? Yeah, that would be great.
Pretty often, a couple times a week at least.
A couple times a week.
I'd say so, yeah.
Nothing suspicious. But he
No.
didn't exercise, or he just
It just looked like a casual walk in the neighborhood.
always by himself?
Yeah.
He ever wave or speak?
Sometimes he'd make eye contact and give a nod or something.
Okay.
But I'm not always the best with that, so.
But in a way, I guess I'm glad I didn't know them, because if I knew them, it would be that much.
Yeah,
that much
responsibility.
harder.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can only imagine the parents feel awful. I mean, have their son do something like this and have their son die on the same day in the same instant. That's got to be tough. How do you process it? I don't know. It's really sad.
After interviewing the neighbors, it was time to explore the rehabilitation center where the shooter used to work. I have arrived to the exact same place where Thomas used to work, Bethel Park Skilled Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. Let's go inside, see what information I can get, and if people even wanna do the interview. Do you think I could interview some questions here? Okay. We're coming over. Thank you. So there was a police officer that basically kicked me out of the workplace, and the police officer was actually sitting in a civil car, so I couldn't even tell if there's police or not. I tried interviewing some locals who work next to the rehabilitation center. Ask you some questions on a video.
Sure.
You know, like the Trump assassination attempt.
Oh, no.
No, the guy who did that used to work like there
Uh-huh.
at the nursing rehabilitation center. So like, what do people think about it?
No, I'd rather not be on video for that.
Okay. Good morning. Do you think I could ask you some questions?
Like what interview though?
What's people's thoughts on Trump assassination attempt?
No, thank you.
Now I'm heading to the high school. Let's see what happens. Next up in the investigation was the Bethel High School. Bethel Park High School. It's a very peaceful place. Very beautiful. But I'm not sure why would someone even think of doing something so ridiculous. How could that even happen in today's world with the amount of technology we have? I tried talking with teachers, school administrators, and even the people around the high school, but no one wanted to be on camera. Now I'm heading to Butler, where the rally happened. There is only 2 routes that go from Thomas Matthew Crook's location to the Trump's rally in Butler. I'm not sure which route he took, but it's a long drive. It's like an hour drive from his house. Yeah, I mean, he had that rifle in his car through the whole time. The area is all surrounded with FBI and Secret Service, where the rally was actually held. I don't think that I would be able to go inside, but what I can do is fly a drone on top of it and see what they're exactly doing. So now I'm at the location where Trump rally was being held, asking local people of what they saw. I'm here with Ivan, my brother. We have Jordan here as well, and investigating the truth. Hey, do you mind being interviewed? No? Okay. Can I ask you some questions? But what's your name?
Aaron.
Are you from here?
Yeah, I'm from Butler. Pretty much my backyard, right over here.
Like 75 feet in front of Trump. was crazy. I'm just saying a prayer. Like my boyfriend's in trucking school over there today. It was his first day, and I just couldn't believe how close we were. Do it again. My stomach dropped when he told me to come over and have lunch with him, so I decided to come over here.
My name is Suzanne Vincent. My name is Jean Vincent.
Were you guys here at the rally?
Yes, we were here at the rally on Saturday. My sister and I were. Yes, and family and other family members. We were here.
No, I wasn't there.
Did you see anything?
Mostly on news and stuff like that, but nothing in person.
There's like 10 news crews out here, and you can see the Secret Service, you can see state police, you can see federal police, you can see the FBI.
It's pretty awkward and awkwardly quiet compared to usual. Definitely not good. Pretty scary, because it makes me scared to go any other event now.
What was like your first reaction when you heard the gunshots?
I said, that's gunshots, and I hit the ground. Like my boyfriend's like, that's gunshots, get down, and he got right on top of me.
We were to the left, which would have been Trump's right, and so we were able to see the American snipers, Secret Service on both sides.
I'm so sad. I feel so bad for the person who died. I feel so bad for Corey and his family. My boyfriend threw me to the ground and jumped on top of me. So did the lady next to me. We were having so much fun.
And then we actually talked to a guy here that was at the rally.
Yeah.
And he said that when he heard the shots, everyone just dropped to the floor.
Yeah, I heard all the sirens going off. We were on 422 heading back, me and my girlfriend, and it's like got a phone call saying I got shots fired at the farm show. I was like, wow, I wasn't expecting that.
I hit the ground, and like when I got up, I didn't even see any of those people.
Then we heard pop, 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 pop. My son reached over for me and pulled me down and shielded me from gunfire. Being his mom, it was pretty traumatic because I thought we were going to die. Our family is being shot at, gunfire in the middle of nowhere.
People are forgetting the fact that not only did the president get shot in the ear, but somebody else behind.
Some people died, right?
Yes, some people did die.
I know of him and his girlfriend. He has like a shop, auto body shop up on Route 8. Yeah, his name's Corey.
So I just wanted to say a prayer and be here because I know this is so serious.
Fear, terror came through my heart. My son was stopping me from wanting to go. I was crawling on my hands and knees to leave. And he said, Mom, you've got to hear. We heard gunfire left, gunfire right. It went in slow motion.
In the freaking ear, there's a hole in his ear. Yeah. And someone lost their life right behind him. Yeah. And he was on top of his daughter. His daughter. My boyfriend was on me. Like I could feel his warm body on me, but it was unreal.
A lot of people already noticed that the shooter was there prior to it even happening, and then like the Secret Service and the FBI converging on him at once. It was really crazy. I mean, but just being around the area, you know, living in the Youngstown area, we hear about it. I almost came over here to see what was going on. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I think it could have been handled better in a way, when better supervision of the area, but it is what it is now.
A local person from Butler, Corey, the firefighter, died, and then there was 2 critically injured people from Pittsburgh, and they were life flighted to Pittsburgh. So that's how many.
And Trump himself.
Yeah, and Trump, yeah.
I don't want that for us to be known for around here. It's because of that happening, so.
I love you, Trump. We were so worried about you. We didn't know because the screens went black and we couldn't see anything. That's crazy.
And somebody was dying. We heard the scream. Literally went over someone's driveway to get out of the area because I didn't want to stay and be a target.
He showed us some of the clips he had on his phone of the video. He was like really close. Like he saw the guy up on the roof. Like he showed us a lot of the. He was trying to run to the building where the guy was shooting at, but he couldn't.
He was
get
running
in there.
towards
like,
the shooter.
Where's the shooter?
So like there was a group of people, most people dropped, but him and other people running towards the shooting to prevent.
Are you gonna vote?
Currently, I'm not registered to vote, but I might register this time around. I haven't had the chance to even actually go out and vote. I've been working like crazy.
Did the incident made you think about something or change your certain opinions or thoughts?
I'm kind of neutral about all of it. Like, I'm not too much into it. The way I don't know. It's crazy.
We weren't directly, like we couldn't see Trump. I was watching the right screen, because I wanted to sit down, and I was so excited to see Trump, you know, my first rally.
Because here's the thing, like when you're in the crowd, he said he shot 3 shots and then the Secret Service shot all the rest. Realistically, there was like 8-9 shots total. Only 3 of them came from the shooter and the rest came from the Secret Service back that way. So, but they didn't know that. In the crowd, you just hear shots, you don't know where they're coming from. So people thought that it was still going on, so they were running towards it to potentially stop that from happening.
What we did notice, there was a delay in shooting. The guy was scoped for a while, and so we figured they were just watching somebody, no big deal.
But if the Secret Service knew, or even that one cop apparently heard, I don't know if any of this is true. The cop seen him and he turned his gun on the cop. I don't know. I probably would have shot the dude right there if I was the cop. I would have found a way to do it. Or, you know, why don't they have communication with the Secret Service? I really just don't know.
It hasn't really made me change my mind of who I want to vote for. The guy supposedly was Republican, but donated to Democratic. It don't really matter to me.
And I do think with all that, it kind of changed our views that we do want to vote Republican now. And all the people, you recognize everybody, your friends, your community people. And to see it on the news, our little community saying, you know, we did it. Some nut from an hour from here.
I just want to say, like, no matter if you hate somebody, it's not worth it to try and kill them.
If anything, it has divine intervention, because if anything, it has this little spot could have made a difference of us going to a civil war. Nothing we've ever would have imagined. It have ripped our country apart. Just by that little piece, something intervened that it was like, stop the bull, shake hands, you do blue, I'll do red, and we gotta come together. I believe that 20-year-old boy did it by himself. I do not believe that the blue team had anything to do with this whatsoever, or the red team, whoever's involved, even inside job they're talking about, or
Wasn't monitoring that building specifically.
Well, I hear that they were supposed to have the cops, the state police, you know, but then they monitor everything on top of that. So when they tell the cops to be in charge of that, then they should double check that. I'm a hairstylist. I wanted to be a cop, but I would have definitely done that. I don't know if this is true or not, but I do hear head of Secret Service told him to wait. Well, why wasn't Trump off the stage? Why wasn't he off the stage? That pisses me off so bad, like if they knew.
I'm just so surprised. How can't you see the building in there? I mean, the building is right over there.
Yeah.
And I don't know how the Secret Service can't see it.
That's what we're about to see on a drone and ourselves.
and I feel he just got himself so whipped up that he decided that he was going to go and make a difference and probably more likely try to, in his sick mind, save America. And I do believe that he was by himself, but I do feel that this person had a bit of pumping up or listening to bad things about Trump and got himself all whipped up and said, you know what, I'm going to come in here and kill this guy.
And the result of this, somebody ended up dying. Innocent person trying to protect his family. Got a pretty substantial donation going on. No matter how much money you get, it's not worth for how much you lost for somebody.
It's never worth the life.
Yeah, never. Never at all.
Now we are gonna go to the front side of this event and see what other secrets we can find.
See all the buildings over there. It's just wild to see in person.
The next step was to investigate the Trump rally ground. My overall analysis of this place from the outside perspective was that it was very accessible to anyone, smart enough to know how to get in.
Sure, that's FBI right there.
I'm gonna try to get inside where the Trump rally was held. Oh shit, it's right there.
My name is Dohaa. I'm independent investigative journalist. I was trying to cover this story. Do you think I would be able to like go inside and film? Okay.
You just make a loop around
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, people have been asking about that.
Since we were denied entry, I decided to explore the outside parts of the rally ground.
So this fence is basically dividing these two places. That is where the shooting happened. Oh, there's police. I probably cannot go further than this. So that is the place. Right behind it is what all happened.
This whole area is bigger than it seems. It's all farmland around. So the Secret Service needed to block not just the rally ground, but the whole area during the rally for better security.
This place is like so crazy to witness.
Wild to see in person.
We're gonna fly the drone. As soon as we get the drone back, we're gonna run. Probably watching us.
Oh,
Where's the American flag?
Is that it? Right? It's normally under the pole.
oh, right there. I see it.
Holy bro, we're witnessing history right now. This is like probably the scariest thing that I've done in my life. I'm sweating my pants right now.
Crime scene investigator. What happened?
I lost the control. So somehow we found the drone, but it's inside someone's backyard.
In a fence! There's an undercover cop in front of us.
I feel like if I were to go to their house, I don't have a good chance. I feel like Jordan has a good chance.
You think Jordan has a good chance?
I feel like she has a better chance than me.
What about you?
No, I think he has low chance.
You have a good chance.
Oh my god, you're gonna do this? Oh my god. Do you think that they're even home?
I don't know. Jump the fence?
No, we cannot know.
Yeah, that's probably, it's gonna make it
There's
worse.
literally a cop in front of us.
Oh shit, there's a black car.
Yeah, that's
probably
another undercover.
Me? They're definitely not letting me in.
You go.
No, you go. You go first.
Oh, bro.
Why don't you both go?
I think I shouldn't go.
It's your drone!
Yeah, bro, I know, but I'm like fucking brown. Let's be honest, bro. It should be like, hey, we are traveling from Youngstown and we are just like having a good
day.
Good day. They're gonna know we have the drone because they're this close. They obviously know something's up.
Honestly, I don't really think we need to make up a story. I think you just say,
Yeah.
hey, I was flying my drone and it fell in your backyard because the battery died.
Oh, that's so smart.
Just,
That's easy.
You don't make up a story. They don't need to know anything.
You better tell everyone to subscribe to Big Hot after this.
Of course,
because,
dude.
I mean, this is crazy. All right.
Since the drone had lost its signal, I wondered if the FBI had interfered.
Close it and put it in your pocket because they're probably watching us, okay?
My buddy Iwan had the courage to go inside the backyard and grab my drone.
We got the drone.
He brought it all the way back.
Let's get the out of this place.
That was the whole journey. It was crazy. Please like if you want to support my independent journalism. I would love to make more videos where I show the truth to the world. My Patreon's link is in the description. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.